Pisces, Scorpio. This is Balanced Libra Tarot. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. To all of my subscribers, hey y'all. And if you're new to my channel, hey. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Happy New Year. Hope you enjoy your new year. I just want to thank all of you who view my channel. Thank you for the support, the chats, the subscribes, the thumbs up. You guys got a bonus read coming up as well. But we're going to get into it. If you haven't checked out the main read, make sure you guys check out that main reading here on the account on this channel. If you guys come in, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I greatly appreciate it. So we need to see what's going on. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You can have these placements anywhere. Take the messages, how they correspond to your situation. Water sign energy, please. There is a release. Some type of breakthrough is coming. But someone needs to release something here. There could be endings. Somebody could be scared of endings here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Soulmate. Maybe you have to release something in order for a soulmate to communicate with you, to come in. Somebody who can give you unconditional support, have a deep affinity for you. That you see in your mind's eye. You could possibly be telepathic with, communicate without speaking. What's this about? Scorpio. All right. Got two cards here. Got growth and impasse. So somebody could have been trying to stop or block something for someone here. Yeah, there could have been some type of interference. Impasse, grief, growth, soulmate. Maybe you had to release this connection before you guys came back together here. Could have been some type of blockage in order for somebody to grow, to get stability here. That could have been very hard, very traumatic. Somebody could be very emotional, needing emotional support. Anything else? This card flew, dissipating. Somebody could be wasting time, not interested in things here. Yeah, somebody is letting something just waste away, but they need to use wisdom about this situation or connection. Somebody needs to have better judgment. What is true about this connection? What is true about the situation? Somebody could have been programmed to think something or feel some type of way. Or somebody need to get with the program. Leave the program. All right. Water signs. What you guys got going on here? What's going on with water signs? Release, soulmate, impasse, growth, grief, dissipating, wisdom, water energy. Got this Queen of Pentacles here. Somebody being practical, wise about a decision here. Maybe you're grounding yourself to obtain knowledge here. Some of you could be manifesting for somebody to come in. Somebody had to learn how to be comfortable within themselves and not be codependent here. Somebody also could have needed to learn some type of financial lessons. Somebody's coming out of confusion, feeling stuck in their head. There could have been some type of past resentment with a soulmate here. They needed to have some type of ego death, possibly. They needed to do some shadow work. There could have been a lot of stress and conflict with this person. So some of you could have withdrew this energy, your energy, with the Four of Pentacles here in the reverse. There could have been some type of envy. Somebody could have been very self-centered here. Somebody could have been very greedy. So you could have to protect your assets from whoever this is. This person could have had a lot of debt, a lot of baggage. This person could have been in their head a lot as well. We got the Hangman here in the reverse. So, yeah, Pisces energy. Don't have to be a Pisces. It could be a moon. It could be any placement or something about Pisces season here. Somebody was stalling. Because they were disconnected from their emotions. Somebody could have been holding themselves back. It could have caused delays to this connection. Because there was some awakening that this person needed to go through, facing a shadow. getting in tune in their emotions. They were holding their stuff back here. We got the King of Cups here. Someone needed to grow, mature emotionally. Someone needed to learn how to be alone. I think they was not confident in who they were. They didn't like expressing their emotions here. Someone needed to step into authority. To have some type of stability here within themselves. Now, some of you could have had a lot of hope and faith that this person will grow and mature to become who they're supposed to be, how you see them, their potential. So some of you could have been wanting this person to step into their potential here. You could see the potential in whoever this may be. Could be a Cancer, it could be anybody. They could have Cancer placements. Water, so you could be dealing with another water sign possibly. But there was some healing that needed to take place. I guess somebody needed to create their own success, their own lane. They were probably emotional unfulfilled here. But you just seen their potential. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo energy. This could be your energy. Somebody's very confident, very vivacious, very energetic. Yeah, you could have been manifesting, wishing that this person could see who they are or the potential that you see in them. So there could be some type of new beginning for this person to take action to become who they're supposed to be. Some of you could have been very encouraging to this person. Somebody could have needed to, learn some type of independence here. Learning to be independent. Something could have changed. Because this Queen of Wands is very lively, but you got dissipating right here. This Queen of Wands and this King of Cups. I see the Magician here. There was choices and options here. Somebody needed to learn to alchemize their energy, maybe trust themselves more. Somebody could have had a decision between two people here. Someone didn't want to choose the wrong decision. Somebody was heavily contemplating here. What to do, what to choose, where to go. What was the best for them energetically to incline, to level up. If this person chose someone else here, they was only thinking with their pants. There was, y'all see that right there. Somebody was confused in some type of illusion here. This person could have definitely been trying to search for their purpose if it didn't involve someone. I guess somebody had to gather some type of resources here. Or obtain resources. Somebody was looking to lead, be independent here. So this person could have been needing to go on a journey to find themselves here. Figure out what they want to do, who they are. You got the Temperance. Yeah, somebody needed to have balance here. Somebody could have been guided to learn how to move away or embrace, intertwine their energies, get in the lower vibration, their shadow self. Maybe somebody had a lot of passion, took a lot of action towards passionate relationships. But somebody needed to focus more on their passion. What was going to make them happy internally? What was going to level them up? Yeah, somebody needed to learn not to be selfish. It's like this person could, like I said, been very greedy, very selfish, very self-centered. There was some moderation that needed to be done with this person energy. They could have been hasty, over compulsive. Yeah. This person, they didn't make plans because they didn't know what they wanted to do. This person could have been unprepared for this connection. Which caused a lot of delays. This person could have been guided. But I get, by them not planning with this dissipating, they let things go to waste. They talents, gifts, things that they can take action towards. It's like they wasted some type of talent or gift here. Maybe they didn't see something. They didn't see something in themselves. They had low self-esteem, low confidence. They had encouragement here. But it looked like it's going to take more than that. Yeah. They had to learn. Learn their own truth. Get on their own path here. This person could have had a lot of good ideas, but they needed to act on it. It's like they was wasting time, wasting ideas, not focusing. Somebody's getting some type of knowledge and wisdom. They can't let their talents go to waste. Somebody have to put their talents to work here. Once they free themselves from this low vibrational energy, you have the Devil and the Six of Wands, the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy, maybe Capricorn season. We are in Capricorn season right now. Could be significant, but there's a release. This person had to get out of their head. Maybe they felt like other people were pulling the strings, leading them on, misguiding them, misdirecting them. But once they get this freedom, there is some type of victory and success here. Somebody has to go through the lessons of learning who they are, believing in who they are, not wasting time, effort, or energy. Talents. Learning to balance their energy here. Somebody had to detach. They could have been a lot of resentment. Somebody didn't have the willpower or determination to pull things off or to create whatever it is that they wanted to create. But once they let that go, get out of their head, and take control of their own life, it's like victory and success is here. They're going to have a lot of support. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they felt like they wasn't supported here. There's a lot of recognition for the work and the effort that this person had put in to change, to grow. This is going to help somebody's self-confidence. There could be some type of promotion that this person is getting. It's like now they finally feel seen here, finally feel welcomed, like they belong. Yeah, somebody did the work. We got this Page of Cups. Somebody could have been very curious here. This person is getting happy news. Their energy is shifting. This could be you, this could be somebody else, but there's some happy news coming in. Maybe when it comes to love. Somebody could feel like something will never change. Something will never move. Something won't be in flow. Some of y'all could be shocked that this person did the work. Yeah, somebody had faith. Maybe them having to do their shadow work could have been hidden. They have to go through that dark night of the soul type of energy to go heal, to grow. Yeah, we got quite a bit, the King of Wands. Four of Swords. Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody stepped into their power, leadership, authority. Somebody had the courage and the bravery here to change. Once they got their confidence here, once they realized their own talents, their gifts. Yeah, somebody had to go in, rest, recuperate, meditate, reflect, recharge. They have to focus on self-care, self-love here. Somebody was very determined to do the healing work. This person had a lot of personal setbacks, but they had to learn how to do self-forgiveness, especially with this Hangman and the Five of Cups here. This person had to learn to stop holding themselves back and forgive themselves. It had nothing to do with you, or take it how it corresponds. Your healing journey had nothing to do with anybody else. You had to do what was best for you. You had alchemized the energy here. Yep, somebody trusted their inner guidance here. Yeah, somebody let go of things that was burdening them down, weighing heavy on them. Somebody had to realize they was taking on more than they can handle. And it needed to be a release. Somebody could have been very stubborn here. Somebody could have been making things harder than what it needed to be. To level up, to elevate. Maybe due to their stubbornness. Somebody needed to learn how to delegate, appoint people to do certain tasks, use their resources. Yep. Somebody learned their lessons. They got the Wheel of Fortune, Capricorn energy. Somebody is being elevated here. Somebody completed a cycle. Somebody's learning to intertwine the energies, making things work for them. Even like the shadow aspect of being self-centered. Yeah, you put yourself first. But don't make everything about you. You need help. You need support. So yeah, somebody needed to learn how to balance that out. Like I said, use your shadow self, your higher self, and intertwine the energy. Merge. Some of you could be merging, working together, coming back together with whoever this is. But somebody feel complete. They feel like a sense of wholeness now, that they were able to go through this journey. They learned the lessons. They feel fulfilled. Somebody could have stepped in their purpose, their destiny. They just needed to have the confidence to do so. Stop wasting time, effort, and energy. Somebody could also now understand the signs and the synchronicities and how to utilize them to make it work for them. You got purity, fresh and clean. This intestine mudra, this mudra eases abdominal cramps and stimulates the intestinal activity. If we can clean the window of our soul regularly, we can be sure of a good view. And only when we can see clearly, we can enjoy our lives fully. This means that old layers of grime from the past need to be cleaned away, clarified, forgiven, resolved. As the case may be, generosity, forbearance, and willingness to forgive can be very uplifting. And they have the effect of drawing miracles into our lives like magnets. Let people and situations pass in front of your mind's eye. Let old pains and negative feelings come to the surface so that you can let go of them forever. I am filled with inner freedom, peace, and joy. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Well, somebody have to go through a rebirth. Contemplation. Listen carefully. Sky Mudra. The Shanoa Mudra alleviates neck and ear problems of all kinds. In acute cases, maintain the mudra as long as necessary. In chronic cases, perform it 4 times daily for about 10 minutes. That music has a healing effect, has been best demonstrated with research using Mozart compositions. Listen to your favorite CD or streaming, in this case, however you listen to music. Piece from Mozart and unwind. So classical music could be significant for someone. Let your lower jaw hang loose. If this makes you salivate more, that just means that the relaxation process has succeeded well. In addition, the production of the feel-good hormones is stimulated. Keep your thoughts from wandering too far. Let your attention dwell completely on the music. The music of the spheres show me that the goodness of perfection of the universe. So music, maybe to clear up that person being in their mind, in their head, overthinking. Water energy. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Relax, let it flow. Relax mudra. Overextension costs energy. This mudra can help. First, you play the puppet on the string. We saw that with the devil card. And I've seen it somewhere else. 4 swords got a string. 2 of wands got a string. Yeah. Imagine that your arms and legs have strings attached to them and are operated from above. Rise your arms and legs, and then, whilst breathing out, slowly and gently sink into the ground like a limp marionette. Then you will let yourself be put up again. Then you collapse again. Repeat this several times and don't let your mind wander, whether it looks odd. Now perform the mudra either in a sitting position or laying down. While you are performing it, you breathe out several times long and deeply. Gentle waves wash around you and carry superfluous tension out of into the sea. Soft, warm water relaxes and caresses me. So some of you do a spiritual bath. Any affirmations for the water signs that may be helpful? Whatever this energy is, what is something motivating? Affirmations. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So at one point you probably felt like the 10 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. But then you realize that the 10 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. But this says, I am healing every day. It says, I release my burdens into the ethers, knowing that the universe will help me to tend to the essentials. 10, 10, 10 of Wands energy. Could have that burden here. You do have that. And the Page of Wands type of energy. It says, as a dreamer of my dreams, I spontaneously and passionately ignite this flame. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. There's just a release and learning to intertwine the energies here. Using wisdom to grow. Make sure you build your confidence. Keep working on yourself. For whoever needed to hear this, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and love.